Yo, Lagwan Crodies, welcome back to the 666 podcast. What's up, guys? Just kidding. It's oh, that reminds me.
Hello.
I'm American. I'm not even
What?
Canadian. I know. You probably didn't even realize that.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
Now, technically, depending on the way you look at it, we're recording this earlier in the morning than the last one, which we recorded in the morning, but
Yes, this is the earliest we've recorded. We've beat the last world record.
it is currently 1:36 a.m.
I
Mckenzie,
just got
how
home
was
from
yeah,
work.
how was work today?
It was good. The guy who was working for 4 days quit. So there was
Nice.
only two of us.
Oh,
So had to deal with that.
that
That
reminds me. Speaking about people quitting, so I didn't quit my job before.
Whoa.
That'd be a crazy way for me to like tell you I quit my job is on a podcast. But so I, took off from work. So I was on a personal leave of absence for the whole like summer trip extravaganza thing that happened. And then the leave of absence ended, and what that's supposed to mean is that I can go back to work. But I called work, and apparently they're not that smart, and they quote weren't sure when I was going to be able to come back. So they didn't schedule me, and they create the schedule for like 3 week blocks. So for 3 weeks, I wasn't scheduled. And after that trip, I'm broke, and I kind of need to be scheduled. So shout out the guy who quit, because apparently someone quit, and I was given like scraps of their hours. It's gonna be really sad. I've thought about this. Imagine it's like one of my work friends. Like imagine Jared quit, and then I
Not
go in.
Jared.
That's how I find out.
Oh, you don't know who yet?
No, I was just told that someone left and that they had some hours that I could take, and now I took their hours and I have really wonky shifts this week. Like I don't work till Thursday, but then I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which normally I never work Sundays, and most of those are till like 10:30 p.m., which is gonna be ass.
Nah, that's like nothing to me.
But I need money. Money. Ah,
Money. How are you doing on this fine, I don't know what day it is, day?
I mean, technically it's Tuesday, but the day that just happened was Monday. I'm pretty good. I helped my mom out with some work she had to do because she got carpal tunnel surgery on her elbow, and so she can't on Friday.
Oh, I hope she's okay.
Yeah, she's doing good. But she can't
Good.
use one of her arms, so that was my job. Was to be a
To
pair of
use her
arms.
arm.
And then we went grocery shopping, which was nice because
You get anything?
it'd been a minute. I recently just rewatched Stranger Things,
Mm-hmm.
but the way I rewatched it really annoys me. So, season 3 is sort of like it's almost like a comfort show in it of itself to me, just like season 3 like as a whole. So I watched season 3, but then that got me really back into it. So then I rewatched season 4, and now I want to rewatch season 1 and 2, but it doesn't make sense to watch the show season 3, 4, 1, 2. So I'm just in this awkward spot where I haven't seen season 1 and 2 in a while, but I'll probably
It's
rewatch
been
it
10
soon.
years.
I don't. Is that true?
Because Millie Bobby Brown started filming when she was 10, and now she's married and 20.
Wait. Did I make it up?
The days it came out probably are less.
Oh yeah, I think it's 8 years since the release.
But it's been 10 years since filming.
Which, speaking of that, guys, it premiered 8 years ago today. Yeah, that's pretty crazy that she started as a kid and now she's married.
Yes.
and there's still half the season to film. But yeah, guys, for those of you who like Stranger Things, check out Bath and Body Works, because apparently soon, according to they were like teasing something, and I was like, surely someone leaked it, and turns out they did. Bath and Body Works is getting Stranger Things scented candles, including there's like a Argyle pineapple pizza one. There's
They still around?
There's like I don't know if they picked him back up because he did an interview.
No.
Oh, Bath and Body Works?
Bath and Body Works is still around?
I guess so.
But also, I thought he was out.
Yeah,
as
I thought he
well.
wasn't in the show, but they're still doing merchandise branded to him, so who knows?
Mm.
Also, I'm really mad at my Twitter timeline, and I hope
Oh.
I fix it, and I hope it's not listening to me right now and re-ruins. So Stranger Things, 8 years. I liked they did this little like teaser sort of thing of like, yo, we're halfway through filming the season, and I liked it and I watched it, and then I started getting some.
Today is your day.
Today's my day.
You know how they have like donut day and they have like.
Oh no! I was gonna do that bit. It's Snake Day. It's your day.
Yeah,
No,
it's your
I was
day.
doing
I
that.
didn't know you were doing that. Fucking hell.
Fuck.
You're a
Oh god, dang it. Okay. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah. So I like that, and then you know how when you like a tweet, and then you get like tweets about that tweet, right? So then I started getting like fan tweets talking about it, and I like those because I like Stranger Things. And then I just started getting pictures from the set that aren't like supposed to be out, and people talking about alleged leaked scripts, and they're like spoiling the show before it's even out.
Oh.
And so then now every Stranger Things tweet, I only got one spoiler, but it's like not a spoiler, but it's a spoiler, but I got it. And now every Stranger Things tweet, I hit not interested, and I muted the words like Stranger Thing. Like, I'm doing everything I can to not see shit about this now, because people are just willy-nilly tweeting about leaks. And like, what kind of maybe, I don't know. I couldn't imagine being a fan of a show and waiting this many years and then just like going out of my way to read the leaked script and then just know the plot. I feel like that would just ruin it. Fake fans. But maybe there's a different perspective to it that I'm not seeing.
What about theorizing? Do you want to make theories?
Yeah, like cooking theories is good, but saying, "Oh no, this was leaked a while ago," come on, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, no, it's annoying.
That's fucked up. I feel like stuff like that happens a lot with like Marvel. But I don't know if that still happens with Marvel because I've been out of the Marvel
sucks
loop.
Now,
Yeah,
so
I've been out of the Marvel loop for so long that I don't know if that's like still a thing that happens, but it did happen a lot.
I have not watched the Acolyte episode, so I can't give you an update on that yet.
Okay.
I'm waiting to watch it with Nick, but I think we're gonna watch like the back to back.
Oh, is there like the finale coming out or something?
Yeah, the finale is on Tuesday.
Oh, that's today.
Oh. Is it out now?
Don't they drop at like 3 a.m. or is the show different?
I think this one's like at like 9, I would say.
Interesting.
But one thing you do when you watch
you said do.
Movies. I did do that. When you watch movies,
yep.
You eat popcorn.
Yes. And you took a lot of drugs, and you saw the popcorn man. I don't know. That was my first. You wrote in the topic chat, Father Popcorn, and I'm like, damn, bro, is she like high as shit and just met Father Popcorn, who's like, who's like the god of time or something?
No, I have a father. And he's lived many years. He's a very wise person.
Is your father Orville Redenbacher?
Who the fuck is that?
There's like a popcorn brand. I swear. Yeah.
I think I've had 2 different types of popcorn.
Orville Clarence Redenbacher was a food scientist most associated with the brand of popcorn that bears his name.
Interesting.
So your father's not Orville. I'll let you finish your story now.
I don't want to finish now. What are you gonna do now?
We're not doing this.
But basically, I was in the car with my mom, and I don't know how we came to this topic, but my mom was telling me that my father asked her a question, and I want you to think about this question, okay?
All right. Am I gonna answer the question or just think about it?
You're gonna answer it.
Okay.
And think about it and then answer it. And I
want
everyone at home to do this as well, okay?
I'm locked in.
No, I know you're okay. Trigger warning, this mentions death.
Okay.
I know you don't like death, but you have to think about it.
Yup.
Imagine
imagine I have a mental breakdown live on the podcast.
No.
Okay, no. Imagine.
Okay, imagine you eat
I think I know how this finishes, but I'll let you.
Imagine you eat a bunch of popcorn unpopped, like the kernels.
Yup.
And you die.
Yup.
And you don't digest it.
Yup.
But then you get cremated.
Yup.
Does the popcorn still pop?
I'd like to think so. I think that'd be a funny. Imagine like the people in the crematory, whatever it's called, and they stick you in, and then they just hear like,
That's the microwave.
Just on the inside of, like, is that still how do people get cremated? My only imagination is like those old things where they
throw the body
they just
in.
like put, oh, whoa, they got like crazy advanced machines now.
I've never actually. I feel like my idea of cremation is like Five Nights at Freddy's, when like the Five Nights at Freddy like
don't they
thing
just
burns.
burn the
Yeah,
yeah
that's my idea of
actually if you get cremated, if you get cremated, they actually stick you in a pizzeria and they burn it down. and so there's
like
there's a chance
scooping.
there's a chance in like your urn there's like a little pepperoni and
What do you think is worse, getting scooped out or burnt?
getting scooped out 100%. Because I think there's at a certain point, you know, when like you touch something that's like actually burning hot and you don't really like feel it at first because it like burns your nerves. I feel like there'd be a level where, yeah, you'd be like screaming in pain, but there'd hit a point where it's like so hot and you're in so much pain that you don't feel it. I feel like getting scooped, you would just feel that shit.
Yeah, or like so much is going on, you get overstimulated. You need a stress toy or something.
What?
Or you become the stress toy. I'm playing with a stress toy right now.
Someone's like scooping your innards out, and you're like, "Do you have a Rubik's cube though that I could like solve while you do this?"
Do you have kinetic sand? Did you have kinetic sand growing up?
No, I never played with kinetic sand, but I know what it is.
I think I had a little kinetic sand thing, but it got a lot of hair in it because I lose hair. I'm bald, so it was not very fun. And my mom wasn't very
you finally
fan.
admitted it?
I haven't admitted it many times. No one believes me.
I believe you.
No, you don't.
Right.
Anyways, that's my one topic of the day.
Well.
So yes.
Bring, bring.
Oh, sorry. 1 second. I have a call. Hi. Hello.
Yo, I forgot to talk about this topic actually last week.
I'm
doing
a podcast right now. Actually, I'm sorry.
I think I wrote it like right after we did the podcast.
John, I'm on the phone. Can you please?
Oh, that reminds me. Speaking about being on the phone. Guys, I know we talk about her a lot, but I have to talk about her again.
What did Natalie do?
Natalie. So, last week, literally about a week ago.
I can imagine her in the car getting excited. She's like, "Oh my god, they mentioned me."
Yeah, I feel like for a second I don't think she knows what I'm talking about, and then I'm gonna start telling it, and she's gonna realize and probably start laughing in her car.
What happened in Glee?
Basically, no.
She's probably laughing already because we already called it out.
We just watched Grilled Cheeses, which might be the greatest episode of all time. Anyways,
this last time.
back to what I was saying. Natalie and I were gonna video game, right? But for some reason, there were some days there where Natalie and we just like couldn't sync our periods together, and like we couldn't get on like a synced schedule, right?
Oh my god, every single girl at my work, all their periods are synced.
That sounds like a really fun time in the workplace.
It is. We're all bonding so much.
But yeah, no, we like couldn't get synced. We were like, yo, we want to play today? Bet. And then Natalie
should go to the gym.
Natalie was like, okay, I just gotta like go eat and then I'll be on, right? She was like, I'm gonna go to the gym, eat, whatever. And then I fell asleep. And then I woke up after like a few hours and I text her. Wait, where is it? Yeah, so at 3 p.m. she said game, but I had fallen asleep. But then I woke up at 3:38. Okay, I thought the times were way further apart than this. I woke up at 3:38 and I texted her back, and then apparently within 1 minute I fell back asleep because then the next minute she told me to join call. And then I didn't wake up until 5 p.m., right? And during that 2-hour period, my phone is always on silent because I'm quirky like that. So she tried like calling my phone and she was calling my Discord, right? But I didn't pick up. And I was having some problems with my phone. So the call to my actual number, right? My current phone number didn't go through. Mm-hmm. So naturally, Natalie called my old phone number, thinking
no.
that was actually my phone number and not my current phone number. And it was reinforced that it was my phone number when, quote unquote, I allegedly picked up the phone because apparently someone has my old number.
Can I call it? Oh no, it's long distance.
No.
Shit.
Someone has my old number, and I guess they said hello, or whatever you would say when you pick up. And according to reports from Natalie, she thought it was me because it sounded like just another white guy. So instead of being a normal person, being like, "Yo, what's up, Jonathan? You want a game?" She said, "This is pizza. How can I help you?" Trying to troll me. But it's some random other guy who now has my phone number, who just got told that he got called by Pizza, which isn't a chain in America, which she also didn't know. So this person just thinks they got called by a made-up pizza restaurant, and I'm assuming they thought it was just completely a prank call. But Natalie just genuinely thought she was talking to me, and then she realized that it wasn't actually me, and instead of explaining anything, just hung up.
So did he get to reply?
I don't think so, no. So some guy thinks some random girl with a Canadian number said, "Hello, this is pizza," and then just hung up. And they will never get an explanation unless they're a fan of this podcast, in which case, yo, what's up? My bad, that was Natalie.
You have his old number.
Yeah, you have my old phone number, and you know Natalie's number. Don't dox it. But yeah, I thought that was really funny that she because like if she was just like, yo, what's up, this is Jonathan, they could have been like, oh, sorry, wrong number. But she said, hello, this is pizza.
You know, that is such a Natalie thing, I must say.
Oh, to accidentally prank call my own old phone number, 1,000,000%. I don't know why she would have thought that, like we've texted and like called before on this phone number. Oh my
god! Waiting. The phone number you currently have.
Yes.
We only text each other in Chinese. Yes. What if I start texting your old phone number in Chinese? That'd be elite. If they just started, could you imagine their week 1, pizza calls them. Week 2, they're just getting Chinese text messages. Bro. That's like when I got randomly FaceTime, didn't answer. I was like, yo, who is this? And they somehow binked my name being John, and they were trying to talk to a different, because then I asked about last name. And it was really hard. No, but like there's 8 billion people in the world. How did this guy fuck up a different John's number and get a John? You know what I mean? Like the odds of that are like pretty crazy. Not as crazy as if it was like a more unique name, but it's still pretty crazy. Again, your name is John.
Listen, but it's like the way that it's spelled is like unique, but they only said John, so I guess they didn't spell it like that. But the way like my full name is spelled, it's actually like really special, and just let me live. Just let me live. I got told recently, how do you feel about this? So I told one of my friends that someone that I used to work with, they called me Shane for like half a year. Because there was a Shane who worked, and then they left, and then this person just thought I was them, and it went on too long for me to like correct them, because then it would have been really awkward. So I just went as Shane according to them for a while, and they said that they could see it. Could you see me being a Shane?
I can see you being a Charles, or maybe a Colin, or maybe
By the way, guys, for context, she's going down the list of people I used to be friends with and have all wronged me in some way, and I'm no longer friends with them, which is crazy. But
I'm gonna be honest with
but
you.
it's funny.
I can't remember any other friend than
But
the
it's
name of yours.
but it's funny. It's also crazy because no, I won't get into that. Yeah, no, don't see those.
I see you.
What would my name? I don't know. See,
I need to look at a photo of you.
For me,
I only have right now your Discord profile photo, which is just you swaggaliciously walking away.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? My mom took that photo without me realizing and didn't tell me about it.
And
I found out about it from her Instagram post, which is crazy. But
I kind of forgot I went to America.
Yeah, you did go to America. Yo, it's so funny because you have like really nice photos with everyone. At least I assume. I know with Angel, like you have some decent photos. We just sent the same one.
Whoa,
Our only photo together, I brought up that we didn't have a picture together, and you walked up, and it's me and you awkwardly holding a thumbs up at the top of Rockefeller Center, and it's a fire photo. What can I say?
I was literally gonna say new podcast photo.
I'm down.
I can see you being Paul.
I'm Paul? I'm down for that. See, I can't see you as being really anything else because you were the first Mckenzie I knew. So for me, you're like Mckenzie 0. You're the one who started.
This is the awkward thing with my work right now is that the girl that drives me home calls me Mac.
Oh.
She's like, "Let's go, Mac." Oh. And in her phone, my name has an A. But yeah, I am too lazy to tell her. I am Mac.
For those of you who don't know, in Teen Beach Movie, there's a Mckenzie, but it's with an A, and they just call her Mac. And Mackenzie's ranted about that a lot.
They were gonna do Teen Beach Movie as a musical, like we're gonna do that as a school play, but then COVID happened. I'm so sad.
It's crazy how you were gonna do Teen Beach Movie, but COVID hit, and now one of my only frame of references for like any musicals or anything you've done, which I guess this wasn't really for like, I guess this was for drama, I think. But it's just you in Zoom calls singing Hamilton really roughly over Zoom with everyone else in your class with like Zoom lag and shit.
I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm just like a GM young, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm gonna get a scholarship in King College.
There's a guy who makes brain rot songs, and he's actually like really talented at singing and crazy good at writing them, but he writes parodies. And
why are you referencing him when I'm singing?
I said he's really good at singing, so if anything, I'm saying you're good at singing. But he's right now just like doing the entire Hamilton musical song by song, and it's pretty impressive, I can't lie.
But yeah, no, and then these other girls call me Mac, and that's just my life, is everyone calls me Mac at work. Actually, not a lot of people call me Mac because I don't talk to them.
See, it's funnier because it's not in your name at all, because it's funny in general if they call you, or it's kind of funny in general if they call you Mac when you don't like that nickname, but it's funnier because that's just like not, like there's no A there.
Yeah.
So it's a nickname that just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't know. People just assume.
How have your I don't know if you've played a lot, but I was just playing just a second ago. Yeah, how have your Dark and Darker sessions been going? Because I just won one with like a full inventory and wiped out a squad and stuff, which is pretty cool. Did you
run into my boyfriend real play?
No, I kept checking the like
stream.
Is he live? I was checking the like feed to see if I saw anything related to it. Yeah.
But I have played a little bit. I played it one time. I died both times. I played it another time. I died every time. So yeah, it's going great so far. Great adventures. It is fun. I am enjoying it.
Do you go into like the hard lobbies? When I play with Umer, 9 times out of 10, we go in with like nothing, and we do like the below 25 lobbies.
Yeah, we go below 25. I don't think we go to the red zone though. We go to like the normal zone.
Whoa, what's the red zone? I've played like I talk like I've played the game a lot. I've played
You
like
said
3 different
you
sessions
go
before.
into the hard lobbies. I thought you meant like the red lobbies.
I just know that if you go over gear 25, then like the lobbies are
If you
harder.
go over gear 125, you get paired up with people with 300 gear score. It's stupid.
Yeah, because originally it was just anything over 25, and now there's like sections where it's like there's like
Which
the
is
0 to
a lot
25,
better.
there's like the 25 to whatever, and then there's like the just way above you.
Dark and darker. But no, there's like a red thing where I think you can go in with as many. What is? No, not map.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know anything about that.
selection. Like when you're selecting like solo duo. I don't know. I feel like Nick is listening to this and he's like, "You're getting it all wrong." No, all the training for nothing.
But yeah. Also,
I'm playing Dave the Diver recently.
you've been streaming it. Do you play it off stream or just on stream?
No, I haven't played a game off stream.
Yo, I'm so
Other
sad
than Dark and
because
Darker yesterday.
I was gonna make the Dave and Diver stream because you switched to Dave the Diver, but I said Dave and Diver, I think.
Yeah, you did.
But I had to help out with. I didn't have to, but I decided to help out with scrims, and then right when I finished was like right when you raided. It was very sad.
I had to go to work. But it's okay. I'll be live this Wednesday.
Oh my god, guys! When you're listening to this, if you listen to this when it came out, that's tomorrow.
But what the fuck is up with? Oh, Dave and Diver, very fun. I enjoy. I have fun. I go fish. I run sushi shop. It's like everything mixed in one. But one game that I just can't seem to understand why every fucking person is playing it is this fucking Roblox styling game.
Oh, yo, do you know the drama about that?
All I know is I did it first.
Do you know about the drama?
No.
Okay, so I am going to try winning. Here it is. Okay, so Roblox has something. I don't know if it's thrown by Roblox or if it's thrown by someone else, but Roblox has the Innovation Awards, right? And you can vote for things on the Innovation Awards, and they win awards, right? Very cool.
Wow.
There was an award for best like fashion award, I guess, or like, you know, style award. I don't know, style related experience, right? And this game Dress to Impress, which for those of you who don't know, is basically just like a runway game. You like put together an outfit, and then everyone has outfits, and everyone rates them, and then if yours is rated the highest,
I am OG.
like,
I have a video when I was little that I posted of it. Okay, not of this exact game, but that exact scenario.
That exact style of game. And Dress to Impress is like the most popular version of that, but the experience that won the award is called Catalog Avatar, and I think that is just like building avatars with items that are in like the shop, so you can see like if you want to actually like buy clothes, you know what I mean, like in the Roblox shop, and like build your avatar. And Catalog Avatar won, and this caused a crazy outrage in the Roblox community, and
aren't they all 5-year-olds?
That's what you'd think, but some of the people were getting pretty crazy. The people who made Catalog Avatar started getting death threats. Yeah, Natalie sent this tweet where someone said, in all caps, "Fuck all of you ugly ass hoes who don't want a girl game to win. Each and every one of you who voted for this fuck ass game will begin to cough in 10 minutes." And then just started saying like, fuck the creators. Dress to Impress had 526,071 votes, and Catalog Avatar got 591,612 votes, beating it out. But yeah, people started sending death threats to the creator of Catalog Avatar, and people were not happy. I've also been seeing randomly, I got a bunch of people mad. So how Dress to Impress works, I found out, is you get given like a topic, right? And then you have to like make an outfit based on that topic. So it'll be like rock star, and then you have to make like a rock star outfit, right?
But no one really cares about
But
that. They just go for the prettiest one.
yeah. There's people who don't do the theme, and then they just vote for the prettiest one. And there's big drama between people who make outfits on theme, and they get mad because they don't get voted for, and then people who just make cute outfits and always win.
Listen, I'm an OG, okay?
So what's your take on that drama then?
My take on the drama is that this has been happening for years, okay? Get in line. We've been complaining.
Are you old head gatekeeping Roblox
I'm
dress up?
Okay? This is my shit. Let me go look at my YouTube video from it. Holding.
If you need, I can send you the link.
How do you...
I have it. You sent it to the Discord, and I went back.
I sent it to the Discord.
I went back for the Natalie tweet, and it's like right there. Holding. It's crazy. It's crazy seeing how different the game looked. Also, someone rolled up to you and said, "YouTubers, fuck you, fuck you."
This is okay. Mine was called Roblox Top Model. Okay, little.
Also,
niche. It's from 10 years ago, June 26, 2014.
Just to keep in mind, guys, about like the level of old YouTube this is. In order to talk, she did not talk to the mic. The reason the person knew she was a YouTuber is she just typed in the all chat and was just talking as a character, saying like, "Hello, YouTube, we are playing Roblox."
I did do that.
And now in the year 2024, people are still doing the same thing.
I do have a YouTube that has me talking in it. I just don't know where the footage is.
Someday maybe you'll find it.
Like I know the laptop. I have a creeper sticker on the laptop. It's just I have a virus on that laptop because I downloaded League of Legends.
You quote unquote downloaded League of Legends.
Yeah, apparently I didn't because my friend.
Considering you have a virus, you did not just download League of Legends.
Listen, I tried my best. Also, that video had 2 likes, so I literally made this.
You tried your best? Well, we tried our best. Oh, that reminds me, tried our best. That is a song by Drake. Drake has collaborated with Central Cee, and Central Cee is currently in some crazy drama. Have you been seeing this?
You sound good enough. Is that her?
That's Ice Spice, yeah.
Yeah, Ice Spice, yeah.
Are you caught up on the crazy drama?
No.
Do you know anything about it?
No. I know Mads.
Okay. So,
Ice Spice.
TikToker
Central Cee.
Madeline Argy, who I follow because years ago I found out she was dating Central Cee.
How long were they dating for?
I think it's been years. How long have Madeline Argy and Central Cee dating? Apparently they sparked dating rumors in 2022.
Okay.
And then they broke up in 2023. And then they got back together semi recently. And they were together. And then this is where the drama sort of kicks in, I'm pretty sure. I think it was 2023. Anyways, here's a rough explanation of it. Basically, Central Cee, he's a rapper. He's doing his thing. He just came out with a song by Ice Spice. Now, this song, if your significant other is listening to it, I would say is a red flag because the entire song is just about cheating. It's called Did It First. The chorus is, if he's cheating, I'm doing him worse. No Uno, I hit the reverse. And yeah, Central Cee's verse is just all about cheating on his girlfriend.
What the fuck?
He says, I'm selective with who I get with. Gal on my phone trying to see who I slept with. She investigating, detective. Lucky for me, I deleted the message. All along, it was me and a bad bitch, but I told her it was me and my brethren. Yeah, so he just describes him cheating, how he cheated, how he got away with it. And Madeline Argy basically made this 4 TikTok series explaining her side of it, and apparently the entire time they were dating, she didn't know that like this was really what the song was going to be about, and that he was cheating on her, and he was purposefully starting cheating and dating rumors with other girls the entire time to do like a rollout for this song. Like there was some other TikToker, he like sent his personal car to pick her up or something to spark dating rumors. And then when everyone thought they were broken up and they like weren't together, she went on like a trip with him and said like, okay, but you can't use the pictures that get taken of us. And then lo and behold, a bunch of professional photos of them together on vacation got like posted, and people were like, oh, they're actually back together. And then now he started dating rumors with Ice Spice.
And it's not publicity.
And yeah, apparently this time it's real. And then after Madeline Argy posted this entire thing talking about that, Ice Spice then posted a TikTok of her chilling on her bed with Central Cee. So there's big drama. Yeah. How do you think? What do you think about this? Should rappers be able to get away with cheating? I don't know. I don't know what the question.
What a question!
I don't know what the question.
No,
I don't know what the question here is.
rappers should be allowed.
I don't know. I think it's.
No,
I think it's crazy that like he like is like toying with real people and like causing dating rumors and like cheating rumors just to roll out a song that he made where he just raps about cheating the entire time.
I think that men suck, and if that's true, then Ice Spice is kind of a bitch for because
for like
it does
being
take
part of that.
two people.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty shitty spot.
So they're both a bitch.
And all of this and like the song rollout and stuff happened like just around her birthday.
Oh.
So imagine.
Okay, so it wasn't on her birthday.
Imagine your ex who like used you to make dating and cheating rumors while also actually cheating on you, dropped a song where he raps about how he cheated on you and how he got away with it and what he did. And like it's not like he made a song where he was like confessing that he cheated and like apologizing. It was like rapper flexing it.
Like, yeah,
he drops it like around your birthday.
That's kind of
that shit
a
is
bitch.
so mean.
Yeah, no, that's bad. No.
So.
But speaking of TikTok drama, do you want to know more TikTok drama?
I love drama. I love tea. Fill me in.
A while ago,
yep,
a person named Brooke. Let me get her name.
Brooke A.B. Brooke
No,
Monk.
not her. Brooke Schofield, who is the co-host on Cancelled.
Brooke Schofield.
Yes, she's the co-host of Cancelled with Tina Mongu.
Wait, sorry, just a side note. Brooke Schofield, you gotta get your search up. You were like the 5th Brooke that autofilled. You gotta get your numbers up. Anyways,
how the fuck do you say Tanamongo? Tanamongo?
I believe it's just Tana Mojo. At least that's what I've heard.
Tana Mojo. Anywho,
so that's what we're going with.
She is the co-host of the Cancel podcast, and a while ago she posted a very long series that blew up, which is called "Who Did I Marry?" Oh, sorry, my bad. Who the fuck did I marry? Series. And this blew up, and it was all about someone named Clinton Kane. Do you know anything about this?
So when it was first coming out, I went on Twitch one time, and Hassan was reacting to Who the F Did I Marry, and everyone was reacting to stuff, and I was like, oh, let me see what this is. So I clicked on a Hasanabi live stream to watch him react to TikToks, and he was on like part fucking 547 damn near, and I was like, wow, I do not want to sit through all of this, and I have no idea what's going on because I'm in the middle. So no, I actually don't.
So I didn't really care. Like, I saw everyone talking about it, but I just didn't care. I was like, whatever. But then I was listening to Fear Ann, and on the Girly Pop Nation Fear Ann episode with Sandwich and I forget Will Neff's girlfriend's name right now.
Caroline Kwan.
Caroline Quaff and Cusadilla and Hassan on the Patreon episode. They talked about, they listened and to every single Who the Fuck Did I Marry? And
Wait.
stated their opinion.
This is based on a TV show that there's 8 seasons of.
What? No.
I looked up Who the F Did I Marry? Who the Bleep Did I Marry? 2010 documentary with 8 seasons.
Okay, it's not based on that.
Well, like the name, like I think the name of it is like that's
okay.
what I meant. Not like
Well, the reason why I'm bringing this up because this happened, like I said, a very long time ago. It's been like, what's it called? Months. But the person, Clinton Kane, who is a musician artist, finally responded to her, and all of the quote unquote lies that she just said.
Was this about like the Who the F Did I Marry? Was this about Brooke Schofield? Is that what you're saying?
No, Brooke Schofield made the series. Like she made a bunch of videos like she was the one being like, "Who the fuck did I marry?" about Clinton Kane.
That's not the one that I never knew about that one. No, there was some like random other lady who did the same thing who had like 1 million parts.
Okay, maybe there's 2 different Who the Fuck Did I Marry?
Again, I think it's related to the TV show in some way, and I think there was a bunch of people. I think it was just like a trend to do if you didn't know who you. I don't know.
Anyways,
I don't know what the trend is because I don't know what the thing is. But multiple
what's
people
it called? So I'm very TLDRing right now.
Okay. Take it with a grain of salt.
But she was basically saying that he is an artist, a songwriter. And he is apparently from Australia. So he was saying that he faked his Australian accent.
Oh.
He lied about his age to her. He said that his mom, father, and brother are dead when his mother and brother are still, in fact, alive. And there's just a lot of just like, he did this, but then he would come back and he'd be like, so like an example was, she was saying like, we spent 4 hours at this diner, and then he'd be like, actually, according to my receipts, if you see this Uber, we only spent an hour at the diner. That was his comebacks. But
actually, it was 1 hour and 53 minutes, not 2 hours.
But like I said, one thing she said was that he faked being Australian. So I want to play a clip of him speaking.
Wait, just before you say the clip, or play the clip, I now understand why multiple people have done it. So it is based on the TV show, but basically the TV show was a documentary series that told the real stories of men and women who lived happy, seemingly normal lives with the people they loved and they thought they knew, but then they dig deep, dig further, and then they find out that their partner that was actually like lying the whole time, or like they don't know who it is. And the main TikTok that blew up was some lady made this video that had a 50-part series. So that's one that I'm talking about, because there was 50 full TikToks about it, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not watching all that. But if I knew that I looked up Brooke Schofield's was apparently 17 parts, I would have watched that.
Yeah, hers wasn't that bad.
I would have watched the bite size.
I can't find an exact
just like them
what's
talking.
It called? Yeah, wait.
We'll look up like interview. Just look up like his name. Interview.
Yeah, I know I have it, but like there's a moment where he's like really American, and there's a moment he's really Australian, and I can't find it now, and it's very sad. Okay, screen share this so I can also see it, and then
boom, open it up. Oh my God, the Zach Sang show.
Yes.
I like this guy. He's pretty cool. I say I like him. I know nothing about him, but I've listened to like 2 of his podcasts because he's had Chelsea color on. Okay. Starting at 0.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is this the guy?
That is the guy. Yes.
Hey, it's Clinton Kane. Just an interview with the Zach Sang show. We talked about how much I hate sandwiches and I'm repulsed by it. My debut album that's coming out tonight, and lots of other shit.
Did that seem Australian to you?
I mean, it could. See, I don't know much about the guy, and also I'm not like qualified to say Australian or not, but I would say playing devil's advocate and saying he is Australian, it could be like the Harry Styles effect, where like when you see like the old interviews of Harry Styles, and he's like super British, and then now that he spent a bunch of time in America, he's like way less British in his voice, his accent. It could be like that.
I'm so annoyed because there is a clip of him
that's,
being
like, really...
super like he's like talking American accent, and he's like mate at the end, just randomly.
Trying to see,
and I can't find it. It's all just.
I'm trying to see if I can find it too.
Let me see this channel called Hot Tea.
Wait.
We're just both quiet as we look through video.
Yeah, apologies, guys. Apologies.
Anywho, he responded with like receipts and stuff.
Were the receipts actually receipts that proved it wrong, or is it like still kind of in the air, like I don't know?
The thing is, this whole story is very new to me, right?
Okay.
I'm watching this while I'm at work. I'm lost half the time. But it's really funny. The thing that's what I found funny is that all of the videos he posted a total of 24 videos debunking her lies, right? They all have at least 1 million views, and they have like 10K likes, 9,000 likes, which is like, when I first watched this, I think I watched it the day of, it had like 100K, and it would have like 10 likes.
Oh, really?
Like, it was just like, oh, awkward. Maybe there's a TikTok with his accent.
Yeah, apparently. So I'm on some website. Apparently, he claimed that both of his parents and his brother all passed away in 2020, and he had to attend their funerals. But
I have a video.
There was never a funeral for his mom or brother. Do you want me to keep reading this, or you play a video?
Wait, can I play the accent thing really quickly?
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
It's sounding pretty American and different things. Could be like a pig with lipstick on.
Wait.
Because like an expectation.
Keep going. Sorry to interrupt you, mate. Love you.
That was the strongest.
Oh, that's all really that bad. Anyways. Continue.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't sound like he has like a really thick Australian accent, if anything. But yeah, apparently he kept changing the story about how his mother passed away. Once he said she fell down the stairs. Another time, he claimed she was in a coma and they had to pull the plug. But apparently later he admitted that he did indeed fake the death of his mom and his brother. Quote, his dad is dead, and that's not a good thing, but that's 1 out of 3 that are dead and the rest are still kicking. Which that's pretty wild.
But yeah, no, I was just, what's it called? I
don't understand, like, I guess because I'm not one of these people, I'll never understand it, but it's like, imagine dating someone and then completely lying about like every aspect of your life, and you're just
he lied about his age, which is kind of insane. He was 4, I think, years younger than he said he was.
Yeah, like just stuff like that, like especially assuming, because like I assume they dated for like a little bit, or like they dated for a decent while. Like,
she says they dated for 7 months. He says they dated for 3 months.
Why is that also up in the air?
That is a great question.
But like,
honestly,
it's just like crazy to lie about all of that and then like hope that it's never gonna come out and just live a complete lie and like double life. You know what I mean?
If I'm being honest, with the girl, she's friends with Tana.
Yep.
She has a podcast.
Yeah.
She obviously, I don't know her personally, but it does sometimes, it has the feeling of just doing it for the content sometimes, making it exaggerating. But I'm not saying what he did is like, what happened to her is like invalid, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it might be stretching, but you know what, guys? I will take it under my belt. Next week, I'm going to come back and I'm going to let you guys know how you should feel about this.
Yeah, everyone should follow John's.
I'm gonna deep dive into the tea, and I'm gonna figure out what's really going on.
It's right now. She has no evidence. He does, but some people are like, "Oh, the evidence isn't real," and like either or. So why do some people have platforms?
Yeah, I was about to say. What I was gonna say is like, God, content creators suck. But you're a content creator.
No, I am a content creator.
Yeah, no, so many content creators just with like big platform. Again, like if this actually happened to her, I don't want to sound like I'm like invalidating it or anything. I'm gonna look into it and see if I can figure anything out. But yeah, just
I can't tell who's gaslighting me.
Yeah, regardless of the situation.
I don't know if he's gaslighting me, she's gaslighting me, they're both gaslighting me. I don't know anymore.
Regardless of the situation, someone is a piece of shit here, and like one person either completely faked a story just for views, or someone lived a complete double. You know what? Or this is like this might be like the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial, where you come out of it and you're like, damn, they just kind of both suck. Like maybe she did stretch the truth and lie about some of it, but maybe he also lied the entire time. Who knows? Hopefully we'll find out.
But his most popular song is called Chicken Tenders.
Oh, it's that guy?
You know this song?
I think, or maybe there's a song called Chicken Nugget
Tendies.
or something. I don't know the song, but I swear someone's like played that song before, or like showed me the song, and I was like, that's a weird song.
Yeah. That's a valid response, I must say.
Oh, maybe it was Chicken Tenders by Dominic Fike. I don't know.
Who knows?
There's a lot of song about chicken tendies, apparently.
But I've had an issue this week.
What is your issue?
I wore a jacket yesterday.
Oh.
I wore a jacket the day before that.
Uh-huh.
I wore a jacket today.
Same jacket?
Different jackets.
Different jackets.
All different. Every day was a different jacket.
Okay.
First day was a zip up.
Okay.
Second day was just like a button up, and third day was a rain jacket.
Okay.
Today's the third day of the rain jacket. Every single day, I've worn the jacket inside out.
How?
And no one told me. I don't know how.
Do you find out after your shift or
why.
like a mid-shift?
Well, today I was told by who is my friend.
Okay.
I realized I shouldn't have said her real name. But that's okay. It's fine. I'm in a crisis now.
You guys will never be able to find... I can cut it out if you need to.
Can you?
You were talking to beep!
Yeah, I was talking to Susan. And write down the time, by the way, before you forget.
Time schmime.
And she told me that my jacket was inside out. And I was like, that's a good point. And then the other day when I was in the car with my coworker, I looked and I was like, oh, my jacket's inside out. And then yesterday when I was in the car with my mom, I looked and my jacket was inside out. And then I took off my jacket and I put the jacket back on and it was inside out again. And I don't know what's wrong with it. I keep my jacket inside out.
You know what? You gotta start just buying reversible clothes. So no matter what, it's just not inside out.
And like you would think, like today with the rain jacket, you would think that I would know because of the pockets. But they had 2 different pockets. But like I was looking at it, I was like, this is weird. Like I don't remember the pocket being like this, because it was like one of those like pockets that were like you reach your hand in instead of like you're swooping your hand in, you know? It's like a little, it's a top-down type of pocket instead of a left-right type of pocket.
Almost like a pant pocket, sort of.
Yes.
Okay. Up-down pocket.
No.
Not... It wasn't...
It's a back pocket of a pants.
Yeah. I'm just saying it wasn't a kangaroo pouch, as they say. It was...
No,
just, like,
it was...
down.
Yes.
Okay.
So I was like, this is new and different. And I was like, maybe just because I've like changed my jacket so much. But no, it's because it was inside out.
It was the inside pocket.
So I went to work with the inside out jacket, took the jacket off, put the jacket back on inside out, took it off, put it back on inside out.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know how you managed that one.
That's all. Yeah, no, that's all I have to say. Thank you.
You know what's pretty wild?
What's pretty wild?
My life be like, ooh, no. my Mount Rushmore of artists that I used to listen to are like, they're changing a lot, and I don't know how their lives are changing, and I don't know how this is gonna affect their music. For context, one of my favorite artists of all time, Jeremy Zucker.
He is a married man.
Yeah, he just got married, and
which was very shocking.
It wasn't like, oh my god, proposal announcement, months of build up on social media. It was like, shit, we married.
Yeah, it was just like my wife.
Yeah,
and, like, I think he announced he had a girlfriend before I saw him in concert. I don't even think it wasn't like an announcement, but he just he just started putting her in posts, and then yeah, he just randomly posted my wife, Borat voice, love you forever, and just photos from their wedding. And it's like, damn, that's crazy. How old is he again?
20s for sure.
26?
28.
Damn,
28.
he old.
Chelsea Cutler's 27. He is 28. Alexander 23 is 29. He's not 23. That's because I said people also search for.
He's the little baby out of all of them.
Who?
Jeremy Zucker.
I just said Chelsea Cutler's 27.
Wait.
It's a year younger.
Shit.
Anyways.
That's how numbers work.
Yeah, so Jeremy Zucker just got married, and then it's like, when you think about this, how is this going to affect his music? Is he still going to be able to write heartbreak songs?
Sad songs?
Because he's married. Or are they all going to be like, yo, my wife? Which, I mean, maybe those are cool too. I don't know. We'll have to see. And then Quinn 92, who's within the same realm, under the same management.
Married.
He been married for a minute, but now he's got a kid, and that's not like a new. I guess it's kind of a new development. It was like, kid's like 5 months old or something, 6 months old. But it's like, damn, bro, what's that? Is he gonna be able to like tour as well anymore? I don't know. He's like spending time with his kid. Maybe he's gonna bring his kid on tour. Who the fuck knows? He's doing like a little mini tour, but it's like, shit. How does this affect his music? Does he start singing about being a dad now? You know what I mean? And then, dude, I thought Chelsea Cutler got married, and that tripped me out for a second, because she posted on her story before, like the day before Jeremy got married, she posted on her story, it was like cups or something, I don't know, but they had pictures of 2 dogs, and it was like, my mom's got married, and the dogs looked like her dogs because they're the same breed. But there's been no development on that, so I'm assuming she's not married, but she could be married to her girlfriend of many years.
That's confusing.
Which that would be crazy.
You want them to, yeah. You stalk them.
I do not stalk them. I'm not a stalker. This is Chelsea Cutler and her girlfriend is like the most invested in a celebrity relationship I've ever been, because she very publicly like put it out there in her music, and it was pretty crazy.
How much would you pay to meet her and possibly have a gaming session with her?
I have
because people are paying a lot of money.
Meet her.
Let me do my transition.
Smooth transition, but there is a number on it, and I've spent it multiple times.
Okay, let's redo that one more time.
Okay.
How much money would you spend?
$500,000.
How about a gaming session? How about a gaming session with a Pokemon? Because people are paying a lot of money for that right now, with currently latest bid of 8 hours ago being 5,000,000.00.
I am gonna reveal the truth to you live and break your heart.
Don't tell me it's botted.
The latest was actually $33,000, $33,100 by @HarryVibes on X. Basically what happened, Pokemon, CDawg VA, or do you want to explain the background of it? I feel like I just jacked your story.
No, I don't have a background.
Okay, so CDawg VA, he does this thing called the charity auction, where other content creators are able to put stuff up for auction, and all the money goes to charity. For example, there is a Miyazaki signed Elden Ring poster. Right now, Jacksepticeye has jumped back in the bidding war and has bid $15,000 and is the top bidder. There is an official pirate software challenge coin. I don't know what that means, but it's there, and there's a $5,555 55-cent donation. You can get a hangout game session with Iron Mouse and Sea-Dog VA, which has $20,000 bid. You can get a 10 million subscriber diamond play button by Jaden Animations, but this listing is actually from Ludwig, who stole it from Mr. Beast. Very confusing. $13,000 is the top dono. But by far, the most bid on thing so far is gaming session with Pokimane. The description is, enjoy a gaming session with Pokimane, one of the top streamers of the industry. Play your favorite games and share an unforgettable experience. According to Tiltify, the fair market value for a gaming session with Pokimane is $0. And when this happened, streamers, content creators such as Fifi, who was bidding on the Miyazaki poster, Morg Pie, who else we got in here? I think XQC, Isaac Y, content creators started bidding a lot of money. Then came one of the new age goats right now, up and coming, not really up and coming, but very popular right now, Stable Ronaldo. If you don't know Stable Ronaldo, you probably know the video of him singing Payphone, or it's really popular right now. But he's part of FaZe Clan now. He started bidding on Pokimane. But when he did this, all of his viewers realized that they could also put bids, and you don't have to pay unless you win. But if you win and then you just don't have the money, it'll just go to the next guy. So they ran the bidding up all the way to like $500,000. And then I think, holy shit, sorry, as I've been looking, Harry Vibes just bid $50,000. So if that's real, it's at $50,000 now. Oh, someone bid 50,100.
And this is real.
But I think so. Who knows? So you can like just place a bid, but then I think they go through and they check the legitimacy after a little bit, especially when it reaches like this big of numbers.
Yeah.
Because they've since cleared out many of the bids. But yeah, do you?
Oh, it just went up.
Would you pay to play with Pokimane?
This is more money I have in my bank account.
If you had $1 million in your bank account right now,
no.
Would you spend 50,000 of it to play a game with Pokimane?
Pokimane would pay me to play.
Yeah.
With her.
Okay.
Yeah.
I respect the mindset.
And plus, I know someone who knows someone who knows her.
See, here's the thing. I feel like if you're not an established content creator that she already knows, I feel like it would just be really awkward. Am I crazy for that?
Because I feel like a lot of content creators have the guard up about who's going to use them.
Yeah, especially, I'm sorry, men, especially if it's a man. Imagine if you got to play games with some guy who spent like $50,000 to talk to you.
Yeah, no. But it's a charity.
It'd be a little awkward. So I hope the person that wins is chill, or they know her, or it all goes well.
Yes.
Shout out charity. Feel free to donate, guys. I think you might be able to just make donations, I think, as well, rather than bidding on stuff. Where is it? Sea-Dog charity auction. Contact fundraiser. Oh, maybe you can't. Oh yeah, donate now. There it is. They've currently raised $7,946.50 towards their $100,000 goal to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. So go check that out if you're interested. But
also go check out our social media.
That's right. It's time.
We have other social medias. We don't use them, but we would if you follow them.
It's that time. It's that time that we're ending.
To go to bed.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired.
I have work tomorrow.
But yeah,
I have a dentist appointment
follow
tomorrow.
Majad's social medias. Watch the streams. You can follow mine if you want. Oh yeah, follow that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. I just like plugged yours, so like you could have plugged mine, and then we could have both plugged.
I can't hear you right now.
Follow that reminds me on all platforms. We're very active.
Very active.
So just keep that up. There might be some special episodes coming your way in August.
Whoa.
It just depends on if Mckenzie gets time off of work to pre-record.
I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
And there will also be an episode, because for those of you who don't know, Mackenzie's taking a month off in August.
I get to see my boyfriend.
So I will be having at least one episode with
John took a week off
special
to
guest.
see his boyfriend, so now I'm gonna see my boyfriend.
I took a few weeks off.
To go see your boyfriends.
Well, they came and saw me.
I'm gonna see my boyfriend.
I didn't have to go anywhere to see them.
You know, he also is coming to see me.
Yo,
so
by the way, in case anyone is listening from the Discord server, y'all fake as fuck, for real, on God, no cap. We played a little bit today, but I got back from the trip able to game, and I'm like, yo, who's trying to game? No one's hitting me up except shout out Natalie and shout out her girlfriend, because they're real as hell, and they've been gaming.
Thank you so much for listening to the podcast.
Appreciate
if you guys
it.
want to play games with John, please contact him at this phone number right here. This is definitely his current phone number, not his old one.
Wait. Make sure to call the number. Wait, I'm realizing Okay, guys. Imagine you just heard a beep. I just realized that I don't hear the beep, and if I don't hear the beep, that means you don't hear the beep, because
I also didn't hear.
No, it goes through my mic. They do hear the beep. Wait, did you not hear the beep?
I heard a beep there.
Yeah, okay, it does work. Wait. Rewinding. Make sure to call this number.
It's like a...
Oh, it was so good.
Okay, we got that now.